Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are on our way towards the final confrontation, but we're not there yet. As you noticed in the previous episodes, I was kind of at a loss of what to do, but I think I'm just going to continue to pass time until we actually get an event that I can go out and do, because I'm just waiting for the story at this moment. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time looking for this missing unicorn horn. It's not a major quest or anything, so I'm not really interested in trying to figure that one out. So we are just going to go through time, see what happens, solve some events, and then hopefully we'll get to the point where I can start preparing for the confrontation with the Guardian of the Bloom. And that will probably be the actual end of this playthrough. I'm assuming that's the last chapter, but we'll see how far we can get. Mineral Spring. The locals speak of a healing spring whose waters cure diseases and grant new powers. This natural phenomenon should surely be investigated. Yes, Tristian, how about you take care of that one? Once we get Octavia back, I want to put her on that curse. Event of the month. The locals are bored again and don't know what to do with themselves. This is the perfect moment to hold a celebratory event, but what exactly? Rigongar is just gonna beat the boredom out of them. There we go. The Rulers Competition. Oh, we didn't win, apparently. Harem returned empty-handed. There are other countries in the River Kingdoms that are more abundant and where the people are happier and life is easier. Perhaps next time the kingdom will have better luck. Okay, well, you know, we can't win everything. It's okay. The morning after, the sky was shining all through the night. It was the eve of a merry Fae festival. Drunk and raving, the Fae retreated to their world come morning, but they left chaos behind. One of the rivers has changed its course. A forest has disappeared, and a hill has turned into a gaping hole in the ground. The changes have terrified the peasants. To make matters worse, our mages agree that nature will soon revolt against the blatant interference and unleash its wrath upon the villagers. We could ask Harem to take care of this one. Let's just do that. And then the wrath of the forest woodcutters have encroached on a sacred grove, stoking the wrath of some Traians who reside there. The enraged giants are now attacking anyone who enters the forest. Someone must make peace with the keepers of the grove and find another way to deal with them. Sounds like the perfect job for our regent. Let's see, we have the storyteller returning to us with a true masterpiece. He succeeded in opening a personal workshop for the artist in the capital. This studio has become quite an attraction for nobles, artists, and wealthy idlers. Community +2 and culture +6. Very nice. What else have we got? A traveling hero has appeared in the Gnarl Marches, a paladin of Iomedea. The half-orc kills monsters and rescues lost locals. Such a person cannot fail to attract the attention of the king. Yep. And we have the Rage of Sky and Wind. Gosri, the god of sky and wind, seems to be angry again. The king's subjects don't pay the deity enough tribute. If his wrath is not appeased, the kingdom will be beset by hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods. But how can one appease a god whose temper is like a storm? Ooh, that's also for harem. Oh boy. So one of those two is not very likely to get done. Let's see what we get Octavia back. Regent Waiki, a paladin and former Mandavian crusader now corrupted by power, has seized control of Artume. Queen Savella and her young son Prince Edred, who Waiki swore to protect, have fled. Oh, we did that one very recently, I think. Let's have our Grand Diplomat offer her services. Here is Octavia. Relying on intuition, Octavia built barriers around the villages impenetrable to creatures from other planes, and this helped. Later they discovered that the giant mushrooms had emerged from the first world. Yeah, no shit. Where else would giant multicolored mushrooms appear from? Arcane +3. Okay, so since I have to do this twice, Octavia, you are going to be busy for another 120 days. But actually, the Hilltop, or whatever it's called, this is happening prior to 120 days. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. An act of terror. Rovagug's followers have carried out an act of terror in the city. A tavern was engulfed in flames, burning to ash along with dozens of citizens. The minions of the beast gods seek to shatter society and cause discord, and they've chosen our lands from which to embark on their quest to destroy the world. Local people are terrified, preferring to stay at home for fear of another attack. Is it time? Oh, it is time. It's not a question. It's time to put an end to this nightmare, Jaytal. Why don't... Oh, yeah. 10% success chance, yep. Good luck with that one, Jaytal. I don't have any crisis points at the moment. We're passing almost to another month again. Okay, so he didn't beat the boredom out of them. He organized a military parade that made the locals proud. How strong the kingdom has become over the past few months. Well, that is true. Military is our highest stat. Almost 400, damn. A flood of volunteers have joined the army. Community +1, loyalty +1, stability +1, and military +5. No, both of these were for Harem, who will be back in 5 days. Finding the location of the healing source, Tristian took care to create a true pilgrim trek to the spring, which was declared sacred by the local priest. Its healing waters will be indispensable for fighting the next pestilence. Loyalty +6. Ooh, very nice. Military +1 and stability +1. And the Treants have agreed with Valerie to allow the woodsmen to do their jobs as long as they plant as many trees as they chop. Well, that sounds like a good solution. Not quite sure if it's sustainable though. But yeah, I'm guessing the trees that they plant will grow a lot slower than the trees they're cutting down. But hey, you know. Community +3. At least we have that going for us. Let's see. The guard closed the border and with help from a local militia caught every last one of the bandits. After learning that these roads were safe again, the merchants returned to their caravans. So thanks to Ekondayo, stability +3, relations and economy +1. And then we have a fugitive from Pitax. That makes no sense. A runaway prisoner from Pitax, an elf convicted as the leader of a dangerous gang, is hiding in the kingdom. Irovetti's courts are not known to be beacons of justice. Well, to be fair, Irovetti's courts are now Grand Blackforge's courts, since we killed Irovetti. But let's have Regongar deal with that. Should not be a big issue. Harem in 4 days. There we go. Harem's people hired a friendly fae who explained how to repair the damage. The spellcasters returned the river to its former bed, raised the hill again where it used to be, and addressed the other problems. Divine +3. This is actually quite nice. I don't know if I discovered this before. I didn't really spend a lot of time on this. Good that I see this, near the end of the whole playthrough. It's always the same. Every episode I discover something new, which, normally you learn in the first 3 episodes or something, but hey, it's me. Let's see, Lindsay convinced Queen Savella that the hold of Blackforge would be a safe haven for her and her son once again. Relations +10, loyalty and community +5, and we get 3 BP. Oh yeah, I forgot to put harem on this now. There we go. And the Protector of the Weak is probably going to, not be fulfilled. That's fine. Yeah, I assumed that was going to happen with 10% chance. Despite Jaital's best efforts, the criminals evaded capture. Under threat of arrest, they fled the city, but promised to return when they're least expected. The people are worried, and popular opinion is that there will soon be another such attack. Espionage +2, so that's positive. Loyalty and stability -3 and -5 respectively. Difficulty class of 38. Oh, actually we got quite close there. That's quite a big bonus that we're getting. Yeah, very nice. The minister wants to talk to me, so let's head to the throne room. Grand Blackforge, I have a gift for you. The name of the enemy who conspired against us. Have you heard of the 2 main guilds in Daggermark, the Assassin's Guild and the Poisoner's Guild? Our enemy is the woman who runs one of them. Her name is Trakshi. The old wretch runs the Poisoner's Guild. Our decisive manner probably scared her. The old coward meant to undermine our kingdom with her schemes, but the snake only poisoned herself. We won't be the ones who fall, she will. We could blow up the guild headquarters and hope she dies in the rubble. We could slander her and ruin her reputation, or we could make it look like she's conspiring against Livonder, the Lord of Daggermark. Though I dislike the idea of someone else serving justice on my behalf, but there is another, more artful move. Everyone expects us to attack our enemy. Meanwhile, what if we made a deal with her and strike her competition? It's the last thing they'd expect. Then we could share the treasure and part as friends. Well, if that's an artful move, Gran is a big patron of the arts, so let's do that one. Offer her to make peace, join forces, and attack the other guild. We'll seal the deal with her and strike her enemy. Fate presented 2 options, her or us, yet we've chosen a third. Very clever. All right. There is some gifts probably incoming from Arlene. Thank you very much. This is Chemo, I believe. Yep, Utopia. Oh, that sounds like a great... what is it? Oh, it's not sure what it is. Okay. Sounds like a great item, Chemo. Shiny at a tulip with a story. And the Life Stopper. Okay, that's a cool name. So, does that mean that we can rank up Jatol? It looks like it. We can also scout Pitax, which we are gonna do with Ikundayo. Actually, maybe that will reveal an area where we need to go to face the Guardian of the Bloom. Who knows? Let's see, rank up. Jatol, yes, we're gonna go to rank 9. Very nice. Let's try and get espionage to rank 10 as well. That would be great. Regungar delivered an inspired speech for the citizens of the kingdom, saying that everyone who sets foot on these lands is free of other laws and may count on our protection. The people are excited and celebrate the general and the ruler of the stolen lands. Military +2 and relations plus... military +7, sorry, and relations +2. Okay. The citizens wish to express their appreciation for their ruler and protector. Someone must organize a presentation of gifts. Well, Tristian, get to organizing. I love receiving gifts. And then we have another catastrophe that Tristian could have taken care of as well. Unfortunately, he's busy with my gifts. Hey, priorities, right? Grain harvest or presents for the king? I mean, it's not a surprise. Alright, our Fey Gambler is back. How about we let Jatol handle that? Since I would like to increase espionage a bit more and then try and get her to rank 10. If at all possible. A hungry vassal, some halfling, one of the major landowners in the area, has gotten it into her head that she should rule the kingdom. What's more, she already has a whole army of mercenaries at her command. Her appetite should be kept in check. This is Tristian when he gets back. Okay, in a couple of days, that's fine. Let's see. Harem's lavish gifts have placated the wrathful deity, divine +3. Okay, Gozre is no longer pissed off. That's always good news. Bandits are outraged, or maybe the citizens are outraged about the bandits. Yeah, that makes more sense. Several bandit encampments have emerged in the Gnarl Marches. They plunder the peasants, rob travelers and merchants, and even attack tax gatherers. These bandits need to be muzzled. Muzzle away, Regungar. Yeah, alright. Oh, there is a revolution again. Confusion and unrest reign over the city. And Darren's hotheads speak of revolution. It's always the same with these hotheads. There we go. Some locals found gold while panning along the river's sandy banks. However, this part of the waterway is actively used to transport trade goods. I'm sure Jubilust will find some kind of a solution for that. Oh, there you go. Our scouts discovered a notable location in the forest west of Pitax. A gloomy thicket in the Thousand Voices forest is bursting with the vivid colors of the bloom. This place might be worth exploring. That's exactly what we are going to do. Very good. Melancholy. A mysterious wanderer passed through one of the local settlements Soon after his visit, an unnatural melancholy gripped most of the villagers. The mages claim it was the lost prince of the Fae himself. The stolen lands must be rid of every trace of his brief stay. Storyteller could take care of that one. Let's wait one more day so that Tristian is back. Tristian promised to hold a feast for all who attend the gift presentation ceremony. Visitors have flooded the city, loyalty +5 and relations +1. Okay, so now we need to figure out which of these is the worst. I assume that we need to take care of our famine here, because the mercenaries I can take care of. We have a big enough army. That should not be an issue at all. But we're gonna head out. We are gonna head towards this glade and check it out. It has come to my attention that it takes me quite a while to get to Pitax. And the reason for that is because there is no teleportation circle in Pitax. So what I'm going to do is, let me see, take down the school and place a teleportation circle. Now this is gonna take a while before it gets there. But yeah. Ooh. Finished in 5 days, okay. Should have thought about that at the beginning of the episode, but I have a staff for that, actually. Well, not me, Ralph. Gran has a staff for that, who should remind him. Why else do we have all these advisors? This is the new region, I think. Carnival Glade. Yes, that's it exactly. Let's head over there. Okay, let's see what's going on this map. Oh, it's a portal again. That's been the case for the last couple of areas that I looked at.
All according to plan.
How curious.
Let's see. Oh, a bunch of spells hidden in the trunk of a tree. Happens in my D&D games all the time.
In due time.
All right, let's see what we can find in the first world. It's very blurry in the first world, I have to say. Oh, something is happening. Oh. Poisonous fly traps, alright. Oh, there's more of them. Let's see, Octavia, how about you throw a fireball in this direction? Always sounds good to throw fireballs. I mean, yep, here we go. Ooh, there is another one, a nymph. And another one. Gonna get ganged up on. The Smilodon suffered a crippling wound in the battle. Well, that's a pity. Let's see, what can we grab?
That is not far.
There is a monkey again. Nothing else in here. Oh, a body. Mary is receiving some damage still. She's confused, or she was at least. Okay. Sup, Amiri? Will you join us? Or are you gonna stay here? Okay, she's joining. We're back at the capital where Bucken is ready with a gift. Thank you very much, Bucken. A squad sent by Rigongar defeated the bandit gang, returned a portion of their plunder, and discovered a secret cache of stolen jewelry. 100 BP and military +4. Nicely done. Let's see, what else? One of the powerful mages from this area is preparing to sealing a pact with one of the 4 horsemen. Such an extraordinary event cannot be allowed to pass without royal attention. Guessing Harem is gonna take a look at that. There is Fey magic. Yeah, we don't have someone. And this one is also not gonna happen, probably. Alright. Valerie took care of the revolution. Awesome. The crowd stopped in its tracks when they came face to face with the guards. The commoners offered no resistance as the guards pulled the instigators from their ranks and threw them behind bars. Thankfully, loss of life was avoided, but the revolt has ended and the rebellion leaders are already naming those who were truly behind the unrest. Community +4, stability +5. Alright. It's Tristian that we need. Yeah. Celebrity visit. Kondaya could take care of that. Why not? Let's have him hang out with some celebrities. Storyteller servants brought smiles to people's faces with merry jests and inspired them with magnificent ballads. Even Fey magic is no match for the creative spirit. Culture +5 and loyalty +2. Where are we at with culture? 91. Oh, nice. Okay. We're doing good with our stats. Even Arcane and Divine are now almost close to, well, getting close to 70. So that's good. There is a lot of focus on Arcane. Jubilost engaged the best engineers of the kingdom in solving the problem, and together they developed an automation for waterway gold extraction. Just become an important deposit, loyalty -2, but economy +4 and stability +2. We might have some failed events going on. Tristian's decision to impose government control over the grain reserves made it possible to avoid famine. The people are praising the king and his wise and decisive advisor. For a second there, I read, the people are praising the king and his wife. And I was like, oh, where is my wife? Who is my wife? In any case, a triumph, very nice. Look at that. So even with a roll of just a 7, we beat the difficulty class by 10. Very nice. We are in serene state with the kingdom at the moment. Ikandayo promised to provide excellent security during the concert at the capital and invited ambassadors from neighboring lands. The bard couldn't resist such an opportunity to perform. Community +1, loyalty +2, relations +2, and stability +3. And the gambler was found in a ditch near one of the taverns, his throat cut and his pockets empty. All his winnings went to the treasury. Espionage +3 and 50 BP. Well, you know, it's what you get when you gamble in my kingdom. Better be prepared to hand over your winnings to the king. And if you're not, you get your throat slit. I mean, that's how it goes. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse, you know? Alright, -4 loyalty and -4 community because we didn't feed our hungry vassal. It's too bad. We can scout Pitax some more. Let's have Ikandayo do that once more. Maybe we'll find another location. Harem's envoys managed to convince the mage that serving demons is not something worth aspiring to. Carefully considering his priorities, the magician relinquished his dangerous plan, and thanks to the king for the good advice, he cast upon him powerful enchantments to aid him in battle, divine +7. Where are we at with our curse? 73 days, oh boy. Many of those at court are surprisingly pale as of late. Eerie shadows dance along the palace's halls and servants vanish every night without a trace. They say this is all the doings of vampires who are hiding among the capital's aristocracy. But can such rumors be trusted? It's a good question. How about... Let's see, is it better with harem? Not really. Alright. So let's do this with J-Tall. Quite curious to see like how long we're gonna keep passing time before we get you know, the notification of the Guardian of the Bloom. We'll see. A greedy Nexian gnome mage is offering the sale of an advanced military magic technology. Given what Nex is always preparing for another military encounter with Gap, it's bound to be useful and deadly. Alright, Rigongar. Have at it. Let's see. Tristian servants arrested the mischievous Fae and compelled him to repair the damage he'd done. Loyalty +3. We can become chairman of the Outlaw Council again. Oh, we could have used J-Tal for that one, but hey, you know. Tristian, let's take care of this testimony of loyalty as well. Let's see when exactly. 46 days still. Okay, so we are gonna be doing some skipping of time. Let's see. Forest Ballroom discovered. Our scouts discovered a notable location in the forest west of Pitax. The glade seems unremarkable, but travelers swear to have witnessed graceful young women dancing there in the moonlight, then disappearing when strangers approach. It might be worth investigating. Okay. So let's investigate. Of course, we need to receive some gifts first. As I said in the past, priorities. Gifts for the king, and then the rest. So as you can tell, this teleportation circle really cuts down on traveling time, so it's good to put one in Pitax. Let's see about this forest ballroom.
In due time.
What will we find here? Will it be another portal?
To victory!
Oh, there is a satire bowman who immediately dies. Okay. Whoa, oh boy. Alright. Let's attack over here, guys. There is some primal trance. Octavia, you should probably walk over there, because we don't want you to get damaged. Hello.
Never had a chance.
For some reason, she doesn't want to move. That's great. So we are gonna need to heal her. Regungar, you do not have healing ready. Let's cure Octavia here. And let's try that again. Is that working now? Yes. Okay, there we go. And now that she has recovered, let's send in the fireballs right over there. Shiblooey! There we go. Did we take everyone down? Yes. Whoa, that was a bit of a chaotic fight. Okay, let's see. What can we grab from people? Satire Bowman. There is someone in the middle here. Lady Primrose. Why were you attacking us, Lady Primrose? I'm quite curious.
All according to plan.
Or is that maybe the one that was dancing? Dancing in the moonlight. Back at the capital, one of the neighboring rulers is in a difficult situation. He faces war, but he has no means to wage it. He asks that you provide him with soldiers for his mercenary army. Of course, the pay he offers is generous, but are our soldiers' lives worth only gold? Is it worth the risk to make our country more vulnerable by sending all our soldiers to fight for someone else? Let's have Valerie deal with this one. The deal was a success. The army now has a new magical weapon. We are getting so close to 400. Damn. I hope we get some kind of, I don't know, achievement in Steam for reaching 400 instead. That would be cool. Military +9 and arcane +2. Refugees. Some of our dissatisfied subjects are packing their belongings and leaving for more peaceful lands. Of course, Ikondai was gonna stop them. local grove is showing signs of merging with the barren woods, a terrifying extraplanar region that gives birth to creatures more horrendous than any that can be found in the wild. The contagious grove must be set on fire before the darkness spreads to nearby forests. Okay. Looks like Harem can take care of that. It looks like we ran out of crisis points again. It's a pity. Tristian promised to hold a feast for all who attend the gift presentation. Loyalty +5, relations +1. Where are we at with our curse? Still 54 days. And this one is 37 days. Okay, we're getting somewhere close. The minister's agents tracked down and arrested a noble who turned out to be the leader of a whole network of vampires. Community loyalty stability +1, espionage +3. Very nice. I'm wondering whether it's worth it to throw in one of these. Maybe the storyteller, we're not really using him as much anyway. And now, of course, we're gonna get events now that ask for the storyteller. Is there more scouting to be done? Yes, there is. Let's have Jaital do that this time. No one to rank up. We're gonna get Lindsay and Akandai. Oh, we're getting close here. The attack from the bold Hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Alright, we are getting somewhere now. So, Lindsay's agents successfully entered into negotiations through a series of well-placed bribes and ingenious political maneuvers. The position of chairman of the Outlaw Council went easily to the king. Espionage +6, relations +9, and 3 BP. Alright, so we are a protector of the wise and now also chairman of the Outlaw Council. And king, and a whole bunch of other titles. That's what we need, more titles. I'm coming for you, Daenerys. The guards talked to the refugees and reassured them that the authorities would protect everyone in the region, whereas elsewhere they would be defenseless. The people weighed their options and decided to remain where it was safe. They now appreciate their royal protection even more. Stability +5 and community +2. Alright, so 2 more weeks. We'll see how that goes. Our experienced veterans went into battle with our new recruits at their heels. They defeated the enemy skillfully and decisively, and our recruits gained valuable combat experience from the brief campaign. In addition, the mercenaries received generous pay. Military +6, yes, we reached 400, awesome. Community +4 and 150 BP. Doesn't look like there's an achievement unlocked for that. Another rulers competition, let's send Tristian to this one. We are getting very close. A party of adventurers entered the barren woods, slew all the monsters, and set the tainted woods on fire. The afflicted trees were turned to ash, and the disaster was prevented from spreading. Divine +3. Very good. We have another celebrity. This time Jubilust will deal with him. Or her, I actually didn't really read what it said there. We have another revolution, what's up with that? When 17 days. Okay, we are really close to this. Is this it? No. Our scouts found a treasure near Pitax. They're sure they've covered the area and there are no more points of interest in the region of Pitax and the Thousand Voices Forest to its west. Okay. So no more areas to discover there. Here we go. Get to Bald Hilltop. Yes. Alright, the storyteller's training is complete. That's a nice coincidence. Nyrissa has set the strongest armies of the First World upon the stolen lands. Countless fae and hordes of monsters are rushing down from the Bald Hilltop, single-mindedly seeking to erase the kingdom from the map of Galarian. Our troops will need powerful magical support if they are to weather the attack and storm the Bald Hilltop. Alright, Harem can deal with this, and then we are gonna travel there. But of course, we need to receive some gifts first. I mean... Bald Hilltop can wait. There's gifts. Gifts for the king. Life fail. Nice. Alright. And more. Sharel. Ambrosial attire of arcane annihilation. Wow, that sounds amazing. And Terval. Right, now let's head to the Bald Hilltop. After we've unwrapped all our gifts, we are ready to do our duties as king as well. So we're gonna face the strongest army so far. We'll see what that is gonna be like. Wild Hunt Scout, okay. That doesn't seem to be too powerful. Where is he running off to? There are some more of them. Uh-oh, what's Octavia doing here again on her own? And why, Octavia, why are you always on your own? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Yeah. What? Is Octavia going down? Oh, she's back. Okay.
I'm wounded.
Where is she actually? Oh, she's back there. Okay. I was...
Hey, can someone help me?
Yes, yes.
No mistakes.
Let's huddle together, everyone.
I know what to do.
I'm wounded.
That didn't heal an enormous amount, but you know. There we go. So, this was the biggest army, or the toughest army so far.
Follow my lead.
Phew. The portal to the first world was destroyed. It will probably never operate again. Okay, that's good, I guess. So let's see what this will bring in the capital. Let's skip that day for Harem to be back. And the kingdom managed to persevere and enjoys peace once again. Divine +8 and Arcane +5. Okay, now we have to wait for a report. The subjects wish to see their king. Oh, we got the whole bunch here. Your comrades and advisors are gathered around the throne in breathless silence. Lindsay is the first to dare speak. I guess it's about time my book reached its culmination, or its finale. Here we go. Messengers have arrived from, well, all over the kingdom, really. The bloom has started everywhere. Monsters have appeared in every forest, behind every corner, in every nook and cranny. What we went through before was like a bed of roses compared to this. If we don't do something, the kingdom will simply collapse. We learned a lot about Nerissa while traveling through her dreams. I think she's almost done gathering grains of dust from her damn cup. Pitax has fallen and your kingdom is the last thing standing in the way of her apology. She's done waiting. We need to do something, and fast. I think we need to head out on our most heroic campaign yet. We talked it over and it seems like our best chance to reach Nerissa is through the Thousand Voices. On the western border of Pitax. It's been completely overtaken by the bloom, and it seems to be the place where the first world is currently the closest to ours. Lindsay again with her big bag of words, and as helpful as ever. I know what to do, go kick that green witch's ass. Bam, she's gone, and we're heroes. Trouble at the gates of peaceful villages. I hear the cries of children, prayers for help as though they were right there. Everyone's so serious. Let me put it simply. We need to do some housekeeping, cut some lawns, burn some fallen leaves, and get rid of some vermin. Haha, the end times are near, my heart rejoices. It's all in our hands now. The threat may be great, but you've been fighting Nerissa for a long time now, Grand Blackforge. You have the best chance of stopping her once and for all. Nerissa, huh? I've been itching to tear the petals off that flower for quite a while. What do I know of the Thousand Voices and what awaits us there? I've helped Nerissa move between planes and portals long enough to assume there must be a door in the Thousand Voices that leads to her own domain, I think, not sure, in the first world. One thing is clear, it won't be easy, not for us or for the kingdom. I hope something's left to celebrate our heroic return to. Nerissa has tormented my kingdom and all of the stolen lands for too long. It's our turn now. Nerissa is an interesting foe. Powerful, beautiful, and unburdened by boring principles or morals. I can't wait to wade through her blooming meadows with a sight. A ruler's duty is to end their kingdom's afflictions, and our duty is to follow you, Grand Blackforge. Yes, that green creeps hunted us for too long. Time to trade places. Seems we have a promising expedition to the depths of the first world ahead of us. If, in the course of our research, we render a dozen monsters and one particularly annoying nymph to compost, all the better. The time has come to end the 1,000-year reign of evil over the stolen lands, and I, as much as anyone, wish to help, and hopefully help repay my debts in the process. We'll be fine, we'll return and throw a huge feast, and we'll celebrate for a whole month, and then another month, and then on the next month. We'll just do nothing but rest. I'll finish my book and they'll read it across Galarian, and I don't know what then, but it'll be even better. Here we go.
The real mistress of the stolen lands. The one who'd been pulling the strings to create and destroy kingdoms for ages now.
Alright, this is the perfect moment to end the episode on a semi-cliffhanger, I guess. But we finally reached the pretty much the finale, I would say. So I'm not quite sure if the next episode will be the last one, or if I'm gonna have to split it into 2 episodes. That may be possible too. But we're very close, people. We are very close. It has taken me about 2 years to get through this game. I spent a whole bunch of hours on Pathfinder Kingmaker. I have to say I enjoyed every bit of it. I love this game. So yeah, let's see what the finale will bring us. And we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. And hit that like button and subscribe. You don't want to miss that finale. See you in the next episode.